Hi, I'm Teresa Biber LoMonte. I am the chairwoman and one of the producers of the Playgroup LLC.
I'm Philip Middleton Williams. I'm the playwright of Can't Live Without You.
And I'm Jerry Jensen, and I'm privileged to be the director of Can't Live Without You.
Well, the story started out that I had writer's block on a novel that I started writing in 1995 called Bobby Kramer. And in 2001, I went down to the Keys with my parents, and I suddenly had this idea about what would happen if a main character from a novel came and visited his writer. So I wrote the play over Christmas break 2001, very quickly, wrote it in about 3 weeks. And in 2005, it was done in a reading at the University of Miami under the direction of Kenneth Kurtz. In 2007, I took it to the William Theatre Festival where I had a table reading. It was read by a friend of mine named Rachel Charlotte Powers. She liked the play. She took it back to New York, and we had it staged in a workshop at the Manhattan Rep off-Broadway in January 2008. And so the play has been germinating and growing and doing and becoming. And when I submitted it to the Playgroup, I knew that I had found a home. And I'm really happy to have this being its first full production, not only in Florida, but anywhere. It's wonderful.
Well, all our plays that we do at the Playgroup LLC are all original all the time. So this is a wonderful story that you won't see anywhere else. A beautiful story about life, but I'll let Philip here finish it.
Well, it's the story of a writer who is visited by one of his main characters in a novel that he stopped writing. And Bobby Kramer pops in and says, "What happened to me?" And this is a dilemma I think that a lot of writers face. They are dealing with an awful lot of characters that are running around in their head and they're telling stories. And the choices that he has to make about whether or not he continues to write this story or the stories that he's been writing to make a nice living. So he's got decisions and choices to make. A lot of writers face that.
But it's also more universal. It's about the choices that Donnie, the author, has made in his life, and he's now being confronted by a character that, did you take the right path, have you done the right things, or have you sold yourself out? Something we all sort of face as we face midlife career. Well, we have 5 very talented actors. 3 of whom have performed here at the Willow before. Anthony Wolfe plays Donnie, the playwright, and Carla Zaxon-Heller is his agent. Both of them were seen last season in It's Only a Play. And Leslie Kindle has been in other Playgroup productions, last seen in their earlier show. And then we have 2 actors who you haven't seen, Robert Ayala and AJ Ruiz. Robert plays Bobby, and AJ plays Nick, a real estate agent. They both studied together at FIU and in the theater department, and I think they're very exciting young actors. So we have a terrific cast of 5 of veterans and new folks.
Well, it's similar in that it's original, and it's different because, well, it's original. Hence the meaning of the word original. So, if you want to go see a play that you probably already know the ending to, or is highly predictable, or you've seen 100 times before, then, you can go somewhere else. But if you want to see something original, something creative, something unique, and we're really dedicated to supporting the local artist community. That means the local actors, local playwrights. We really want to support people like Philip, who have produced really written a beautiful play, and many beautiful plays actually, because this isn't our first one that we've produced, which is why we like them so much. But this story is so unique and original and beautiful and lovely, and I really strongly encourage you to come see it. It's really something for everyone.
And it's very funny.
And it's very funny, yes, that too. All right, so the theater goer that will enjoy this play is really anybody that enjoys live theater, to be honest with you, because the performances, I assure you, will be stellar. The writing is really good. The direction is fantastic. So if you just enjoy theater, then you will love this play. You know, this is a PG. It is really a universal story about life and the choices you make, and sometimes life takes you down a different path and it's not really where you expected to go, but sometimes you have an old friend that comes to visit you and maybe reminds you of what your original dreams and ambitions were. So really, who can't relate to that, right? We've all made choices in life that perhaps took us down a different path, and that's okay, but sometimes you need to revisit that and say, can I still change? Can I still pursue my dreams? And so I think that's what's so beautiful about this. It's really about being true to yourself, and which we should strive to be.
Absolutely.
Well, our final production of the season, of course, will be our ever-famous Shortcuts. This will be Shortcuts 9. And of course, we have chosen from over 50 submissions of short 10-minute plays. We've chosen 8 for production and guaranteed to make you laugh. Actually, they're mostly all comedies, so you will have a great time and enjoy, and it'll be under the direction of Brenda Allback and produced by myself again. So come see us.
Come see Can't Live Without You.
Opening March 30th.
And running through April 7th.
And you can get your tickets at willowtheatre.org.
See you there.